Who will win the Q-commerce race? So what's your view on that one, Brittain?
This is really fascinating. So this morning, prior to me being on here, and I don't know how this will all turn out, but I've been working with the CEO of Bike, James Walker. I've been trying to help him actually save Bike. I've offered a few suggestions to him. James Walker is a great man. He's really one of my favorite CEOs in the industry. And along with Bike, the company Fridge No More is having some challenges as well in getting funding because of the events in Ukraine. So I'm being told by sources that DoorDash has either acquired Fridge No More or is going to acquire Fridge No More. Now, that may or may not happen. But whenever I talk about this industry, what I need to point out, and what I always point out, is it's changing very quickly. So when I say, who do I think will win it? I certainly think you have to look at DoorDash. I believe they're the most dangerous company out there for other rapid grocery delivery companies. And I think DoorDash has the most potential to eventually become an actual retailer. And I believe DoorDash is going to be the most aggressive in continuing to make acquisitions. If we break it down and say, of only the real quick commerce players or rapid grocery delivery companies, who do I think will win? Well, if Bike is off the market and Fridge No More is off the market in the United States, you certainly have Getter and you have Gorillas. Now, I really think highly of both of those companies. I think from a rapid grocery delivery perspective in the US, I think it's a two-horse race, Getter and Gorillas. Any of them, either of them can win. Consumer is someone who, the founder of Gorillas, he's someone I admire very, very much. We communicate quite frequently. I know he's got some really big things he's doing. Getter is doing some big things. But then we have to talk about GoPuff. I love GoPuff. It's not a slam against anyone else, but I love how aggressive GoPuff has been, and GoPuff has made brilliant moves. They have a retail house with Bevmo. They bought that company. I still think that they actually should acquire Sprouts. I've pushed them for that. I think that'd be a great acquisition for them. And they're very aggressive now. They've expanded to Europe. They're being very aggressive there. And they'll probably go public this year. I believe that GoPuff will be a $50 to $60 billion company easily by 2025. So you have to look at them and their potential to win this thing. So if anyone says, I guarantee you, the winner of this is going to be Gorillas, that's false. Gorillas has a lot of work to do. If someone says, get here, absolutely, they're going to win it. It's too early. So I don't think we can really say who's going to win this, but I do have a favorite, and I do believe you have to look at DoorDash. I think you have to look at GoPuff, and then you certainly have the ability of maybe Delivery Hero, or certainly Uber. I think Uber can make a big move. I think Uber could potentially acquire Deliveroo. DoorDash and Deliveroo had talked last year. So there's so much going on that I can't really say who do I know for certain will win. But my favorite is, I think you have to watch DoorDash, and I think they're the ones followed by GoPuff, who are going to do some great things. As for Grubhub, Grubhub made a big mistake by not acquiring Bike or funding Bike. It was a terrible decision on their executive team. And Grubhub, if you're listening, I strongly advise you to stop listening to me now and pick up the phone and call Bike and figure out a way to make that work. If you don't want to do that, then Grubhub should acquire Fridge No More. Grubhub is really in a bad place now. They have no rapid grocery delivery capability. So they need to do more. They need to make a big move. The reason why I don't write about Grubhub that much, I'm not impressed with their executive team at all. I think they've made too many mistakes. I think they move too slow, and I think they think too small. Now's a great opportunity for Grubhub to think big. And if you do, I'll be the first to compliment you if you make an acquisition of Bike or someone like that. So at a high level, that's my interpretation of the industry.